Hey gang, with our week 14 wrap up, since we didn't really have a true discussion, I've got three main overview points for you to think about. First up, course evaluations. I'm sure you've all been bombarded by the daily, if not every other day, email messages that you receive from the dean's office requesting that you complete the course evaluations. You can see from the chart on screen, I do track response rates. That's the only information I'm allowed to see until after evaluations close. And 8 of you have submitted the course evaluation. So thank you very much. And for the other 12 of you, please consider logging in between now and May 13th, that's next Friday, to submit your course evaluation. I have received some feedback outside of that course evaluation based off of the changes that I've recommended for this class next year. Thank you very much for those responses. It looks like I'm going to go a step further with the peer critiques, and not only will they be individualized assignments, but I will use the assignment grouping feature of Canvas to help with managing that process and communication a little bit better. So I really do appreciate the feedback that you've given to me directly. I would ask that even if you have responded to my inquiries about ways to improve the course, please submit the course evaluation. The Dean's Office does actually read those, as does the College Tenure and Promotion Committee. So your comments do actually contribute to the quality of this college and this university. Second up, the client project. You'll notice from the course announcements last week, I shared with you the UW Outdoors logo, should you want to use that, as well as the brand standards manual from the University of Wyoming. Primarily, if you feel comfortable enough with design to not follow every rule to a T, then I would suggest you use the brand standards manual for at least getting some of the color shading and guidelines that they recommend. If you're not comfortable with straying a little bit with your design just yet, that's perfectly fine. Follow it as much as you can. If you need access to any of the other templates, please let me know and I'm happy to work with you to get that. While you may Google this information and find the marketing website from the university and see that the information is locked behind a firewall, I have been told that students have access to this information, so you can enter in your UW username and email address and get access to the brand standards manual and all of the templates that they provide. Keeping in mind that sometimes they use InDesign and sometimes they use other file types. So if you need any help in that area, just let me know. I've fielded a few questions along these lines, but I'm always happy to answer more as you finish up this work. The last thing from last week was your portfolio. I did see some questions about portfolios in the open topic, so just take a look at those threads, take a look at the assignment, and get that last piece put together for your submissions at the end of the semester, which guess what, folks, is Sunday. So with that in mind, let's take a look at our final week of the semester. Use the on-screen navigation to access another section of this week's overview.